right, welcome all. Today is the 27th day of January, 2026. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is a regular meeting, scheduled meeting of the Uintah County Board of County Commissioners, being held in Vernal, Utah in the chambers, Commission chambers. I'd like to welcome you all. Remind you, if you have your phones or any noise-making devices, please turn them on quiet. Otherwise, in the middle of the prayer, they go off experience. All right, we have Derek, Emilio, and Scott Hardman. Derek for the prayer, and Scott, you remember the Pledge of Allegiance? Okay.
Thank you, Derek.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Derek. Jamilio. I'm sorry. I could say something else, but I'm tapering myself. All right, we have approval of minutes, January 13th, 14th work session, January 14th special session, and January 26th. January 20th of 26.
I reviewed all those minutes. I already sent some corrections to Sherry, which have been made. So with that, unless there's anything else, I would make a motion that we approve the minutes.
Any questions, comments, or concerns, sir? No. Call for a motion. You did. Let's call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Approval of the warrants, Mr. Wilkins.
Commissioners, I have warrants from, I gotta put my glass on, January 22nd in the amount of $1,061,015.83. This had all the contract payments for the month. It also had a check to UBAG for Lucky Acres to B&B Roustabout for $215,824.80. And the insurances went through this month. Or this paycheck, anyway, this check run.
Okay.
Which was Lucky Acres again?
Pardon me?
Which was Lucky Acres again?
Lucky Acres was $215,824.80.
Okay.
And that'll be a grant reimbursed back to us. As soon as Gennie gets
for the
it
low
done.
income house and build your own house. So, okay. Questions, comments, or concerns? If none, I'll call for a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the warrants as presented.
Okay, thank you. Wendy?
Oh.
Tax matters.
Aye.
Yeah, 2 to 1.
Aye.
I 2. I 3. Glad we got that in time. Yes, ma'am.
Commissioners, Wendy Long, Uintah County Treasurer. I have one tax matter for you today. This is on serial number 050310085. This property was in an individual's name beginning in January, but in February it was sold to the state of Utah. The state of Utah is a tax-exempt entity, and so we need to abate the taxes from February to December in the amount of $1,673.75. They already paid for January, so they did pay for the month of January.
We have a motion.
I would make a motion that is it refund? Do we,
No, just an
Abate.
abatement.
just abate from February through
Uh-huh,
December? Okay,
uh-huh.
I make that motion.
Any questions, comments, or concerns? Call for a vote?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Gennie, ratification of creative aging grant. I want to know how that's going to work. Creative aging.
You qualify because it's for people 55 and older. If you would like to sign up. Jenny Bird, Purchasing and Grants. The Uintah County Library received a creative aging grant from the Utah Department of Cultural and Community Engagement, Arts and Museums for $2,410. These funds will support the launch of an 8-week creative aging course for seniors 55 and older beginning in March. The program is fully funded by this grant and covers instructional fees, advertising, and student supplies for up to 12 participants. The initiative provides a cost-free opportunity for local seniors to explore new artistic mediums, creating a variety of artwork based on their interpretation of the week's prompt. Lindsay North at the library, she is the lead on this. She wrote the grant and was awarded this. The contract went directly to Lindsay, and it was received in November. The contract terms began in July for the state's fiscal year. It ends June 30th. So that was signed back in November. Since then, I received a copy. I sent this to legal. Lawrence reviewed the contract. He approves the language. And now I'm asking the commission to ratify this, please.
I think it's a great thing. I appreciate the effort of Purchasing and Grants to help with this, and for Lindsay for being forward-thinking and applying for this grant. And I would make a motion to ratify the Creative Aging Grant as presented.
Questions, comments, or concerns? Can I take vacation and go join the class for 8 weeks?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen my creative painting. It doesn't even work on a wall. Call for a vote?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. STEINAKER Service Canal amendment with, agreement. Scott?
Afternoon, Commissioners. This agreement, this is an easement agreement with the STEINAKER Service Canal. I didn't present this in the work session due to it was brought to me, and there's a construction company wanting to get started building a subdivision. The road, so what this is an agreement, an encroachment agreement with the Service Canal for our box culvert. It's a 100-foot easement across this box culvert, and the county they will be building a road through the county across this box culvert. So Lauren has reviewed this as well, and everything on it meets his standards. So
This is by Terra Academy, correct?
yeah, sorry, I was going to give the address. 337 South Aggie Boulevard. So right before, just as you're entering Terra Academy, this road will go straight across the Service Canal, and we have a box culvert there. How this went through without an agreement before, I don't know. But
Oh, so this is a new one, or what is?
as far as I know, yes, Horrocks has brought this since they're going to build a road across there. But this is our box culvert. It's not a new culvert, it's one that's been there.
We just haven't had the agreement. We
Yeah.
can't, okay.
They're gonna build the road and then turn it to us.
I believe they're going to annex into the city, is the
Oh, that's right.
anticipation. Yes,
That's right.
so this will only be in the county for a short time. Okay.
All right.
Most of the property is in the city, I believe, so they will be annexing the rest of it in.
Rest of it, yeah.
That's been back and forth, I don't know.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
If
Okay.
it happens, happens.
I would make a motion that we approve the STEINAKER Service Canal Agreement as presented.
And I'll go for a vote.
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Cheyenne?
Appreciate it.
Annual agreement amendment with USU. Need a box to stand on, you're getting so short. He's leaving us, by the way, just so you know, 2 weeks.
Sorry.
What?
Not 2 weeks. I thought she said the end of
I'm here
February.
through the end of February.
Weeks for her.
Okay, so I brought our annual agreement that we sign every year with the updated budget that was approved in December for the fiscal year. That's the only changes that we've actually made to the agreement. While I'm here with the agreement, I wanted to update you guys on some of the numbers that we had this year. Our 4-H year runs from September to August, so our numbers are a little off right now, but we have 271 active youth signed up for 4-H currently. That enrollment number usually increases in the next month or two because the livestock program does actually start to become more active. We have 49 active adult volunteers, and those are all in our livestock and horse programs, small animal programs, which include dogs, rabbits, and poultry, arts, crafts, community engagement, entrepreneurship, and our family and consumer sciences areas. Our livestock team that went to nationals this year actually placed 5th overall in the nation out of 35 teams. And they placed first place in sheep and goats, and they had 3 high point individual awards as well. Our state 4-H horse qualifiers all performed very well at the state levels. I didn't quite get all of their placings, but they were all fairly high in those. We were awarded the UCOR grant this year with our 4-H program for $8,417. And they are planning to expand our outdoor and environmental education with that UCOR grant, which I think will be huge for Uintah County. As far as the agriculture and horticulture areas, this year I have had 3,362 agricultural contacts helping with crop production, soil health, and nutrient management for their livestock. And I have helped over 1,085 homeowners with their lawns, trees, and gardens. Any questions that they've had with those? I have also launched a drone and agriculture program this year and did a comprehensive needs assessment that was published in a national peer-reviewed journal article this year on the needs of the agricultural community in Uintah County. Our home and community area, we have secured over $237,000 for programs implementing things like our Better Home, what is that one called? Building Healthy Families, which is a huge program that they're going to be starting this year that is 12 weeks long. They have reached out with 425 adults and 317 youth through their new program called Crafting Change Empowerment Workshops. And they've started a teen council that's called Real World Ready Teens and completed service projects benefiting Uintah County Animal Shelter. And today they are helping with warming kits for the Heart of the Basin warming shelter. So we've been busy over the last year.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Yes, and under construction.
Yes, and the office is under construction and it is going along great. It will be nice to actually have offices and a designated classroom and kitchen to build those programs too.
Yes, well, thank you for all that you've done.
Right,
Hopefully we'll see you
Thank you.
maybe
That's-
in another meeting before you leave.
Some big stuff.
Probably.
Okay.
Congratulations on getting published.
Thank you.
That is really important in your career.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
And we also wish you the best.
Yeah, thank you.
not yet.
Yeah, right.
And said she could leave yet.
I wish you the best.
Thank you, Sonia.
She's not leaving, she just doesn't know it yet. She'll be chained to her office. That's what that big bolt in the ground's for. Okay. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the agreement amendment with USU as presented.
Okay. Call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you. Go right ahead, Melanie.
Melanie Silcox, Western Park. I have the contract for our concert for the Uintah County Fair. We're looking at Diamond Rio. There is a couple of things on the contract that Lauren and I are still working through, so we're asking for approval for the cost amount, and then once we finish the contract, to send that off. We brought it in early versus go through the work session because we don't want to lose them if you guys are approving of it. The cost of the concert is $35,000. This band itself is typically $50,000. What they sent We did offer them less because they're headed to Denver the day after, and they went ahead and accepted that offer from us at the 35. There will be, on top of the 35, we will pay lights and sound, hotel rooms, their car rental, which is the standard for the industry. We do this every year on the concert. There will be in this contract the $35,000 plus $1,500. The $1,500 will be a separate check that will be divvied out to them as cash, as for the buyout, so that we don't have to do the catering. They usually want breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then after the show, dinner, and all sorts of fun stuff that usually ends up costing us more. So when they do the buyout, it's cheaper, and we don't have to worry about getting all their food and all the caterers to set that up. So that would be a cash buyout in this particular contract. So 36.5 would be the total, and then the rest of the contracts, as far as for lights and sound, would come from the production manager that we get, which would be the Brad Wells. I have talked to him as far as on this contract to make sure it fits within the budget, what it would be, what they have, and it does. We would do the hotels and the cars with this contract.
It's on top of the 35,000?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Just the car rental and lights and sound?
And the hotel rooms, that would
and the
be on
hotel
top of it,
rooms.
yeah.
Okay.
So the 35,000 is just a base rate that we pay them. And like I say, that is standard for the industry, that we do that every year as far as the things that are added on top of it. It would be our kickoff night for the fair on the Thursday night. They would start performing at 8:30. We would have a headliner that starts at 7, so there would be that half an hour for them to warm up before we go right into their show. So, and this will be, they are busing in versus flying in. I know last year they flew in, so that adds quite a bit more for their rental of all their guitars and stuff. This is a bus, so they'll bring all of that. So the cost as far as that will be less.
So all your gate and tickets and everything goes back into the
Will come to the
kitty.
county, yes. And then they also will sell merchandise. I asked for 10% of their merchandise total, and they agreed to that. So we'll get 10% of the merchandise that they sell, and we will receive 100% of the ticketing. The only thing that the contract says, it asks how many tickets we will sell. We're around 1,100 tickets that we can fit in that amphitheater, and as long as we don't go over that, then they don't take a portion. If we were to go over that, then they want a portion, because they have been stung by other facilities that say they can only fit like 2,000 and then they haul in 5,000. So that portion is in there. We'll ask for $40 for the seating, $30 for lawn. That's $5 more than what we did previous years.
What are you gonna cater to, the old folks?
What am I what?
What are you gonna cater to, the old folks?
Nobody. Haven't you learned that's
Diamond Rio
what I'm
is
known for? No
my
catering to
old
anybody.
generation. I'm looking forward to it. That's great. So, fortunately we got them. Okay. Questions, comments, or concerns, sir?
I think we've
No, I think it's
asked,
a
so
good deal.
I
Punch
would,
some numbers in quickly. It should be
I
close to a wash.
don't know if we need to approve just the 35,000 right now then, or what amount are you asking? Is the
The
36.5?
36.5 on this
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay. I would make that motion that we approve that amount as presented,
As long as Lauren has approved
the contract.
that they
Well,
fix what we have on it, yes.
okay. Yes, with that.
What she said.
Yes.
All right, call for a vote.
Hey,
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you.
Okay, it's time for public comment. Does anybody like to make a comment? Going once? Going twice? Fourth time, we're done. Okay, we'll close public comment. We will now call for a motion to go into closed session.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, we'll go into closed session for the purpose of discussing the character, professional competence, or physical or mental health of an individual.
And we will do that right after this meeting, like what,
As long as it
3:30?
takes us to walk across the hall
3:30, and we'll have it in the what, small conference room?
in the small conference room.
Small conference room, okay.
And then when that's over, you will adjourn.
We will reconvene into the meeting and then adjourn.
Good go. All right.
And, thank you. We didn't vote on that.
Do we need to
So,
vote on that?
Yes, we need to vote
Vote.
on that. Aye.
Aye. We voted on it.